is AprilPvd. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Instagram. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, and share.
Hi. Hello and welcome to Ctrl Alt WoW. Maybe I should move a little bit closer and then move this back a little bit. There we go. Okay. Hello and welcome to Ctrl Alt WoW, the podcast for those of us who love virtual reality and love playing video games. I'm AprilPvd, and today is, oh, doesn't matter what day it is. Kojiko? Where's my Kojiko pet? This is episode 807, entitled, My Battery Strap Works Just Fine, or I Love the Bobo, or Quest 3 and batteries. So today I want to talk to you about a bunch of things that's been going on for me in VR. I've been doing, so my main games have been Zenith, The Last City, and a Township Tale, which is so crazy. I got involved in Township Tale because one of the people a couple that was helping me in Zenith also played Township Tale, and they just mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, I have it, but I haven't played it. So I joined them on it, and it's labor intensive. And it requires a big commitment of time, and you could spend an hour in there and have gotten almost nowhere. I realized that it's server based, and that's the interesting part about it, is that you can have a private server, but if you have a private server, you're not going to have people helping you. And you're not going to have an enterprise. On the service that's open or that someone's invited you to, there's a business model, and there's also more material, and more of the server has been built out. Sometimes it's little things like you need a certain machine to do something, or you need they have different kinds of plans. One of the biggest things, and I love it, I love the model, I love doing it. You know, sometimes we want to have a certain kind of thing in our video game, but then we don't want to work hard for it. I have encountered people in the last week who were like, I want this pet. How do I get this pet? And it was a high level pet, and they were level 16. How do I level quickly? And I'm glad that I didn't level really fast, and I'm glad that I leveled 3 different characters at the same time. I think that if you speed to the top, and sometimes that happened in World of Warcraft with me, like where somebody would be helping me level and we'd be going into dungeons. You miss out on a lot of the fun of the game or the MMORPG, and you miss out on the storyline. Plus, you get to the top and then you're bored. I understand sometimes you want to rush to the top because you want to be with your friends, but I like the fact that I was piecemealing. Well, first of all, I was gated because when I was, did I play Zenith when I was working? I don't think I did. No, but I kind of I could spend 18 hours in Zenith and leveling myself. And I didn't do that. I did spend a lot of time, but there's still things that I hadn't done. I didn't start raiding on this tune until you know, until I got to the Celestial Throne a few weeks ago. And I'm glad that I did it because of two things. One is that I'm getting to enjoy it more, and two, that there's a lot of people already up there that can help me so that I'm not struggling with the first comers figuring out stuff. Everybody's figured out a lot of things. Kojiko, I think I'm going to have to get rid of you because you're making an awful lot of noise. So I am going to dismiss you. Bye. You're cute, but you're noisy. That's the legendary pet. So let's get into what I've been doing. The first thing I've been doing, and this has been really crazy. Of course, a lot of things I'm doing is crazy. So why do I stop now? The first thing I've been doing is every morning I get up. I was getting up at 7:50 a.m., logging in, petting my legendary pet, my Kojiko, because I want to get her to 30. And though I think I talked about this before, and I'm going to put a screenshot in the show notes. And each pet has a buff. And Kojiko has for me, right now she has the medium gladiator, which is +3 damage output, and medium defense, which is +20 outfit. So she is what's called a combat pet. And she is currently 19, and she needs 3,040 points to get to 20, and she's at 936. So every day when I pet her, let me see. I'm gonna pet a pet to see how much they get each time you pet them. So this is Springbow, and Springbow was a present. I don't know if you from come here, Springbow. You can see her, but I'll put a oh, I didn't look at her stats. That was so stupid. Let me bring out another pet. Some pets were pets that you get from events and from Kojiko, legendary pet. She was a drop from doing Sajeko. Come here. This is, oh shoot. This is SNC Bot, and this pet is you get from oops, I don't want to move that. Come here, come back. You get, oh, and I don't want to pet him yet. So you get this one from doing something on the Zenith Wave website, and it's a pet you get from all your pets. So this pet is $395 out of 2,432. And then when I pet this pet, come here. Come here, don't be shy. Try not to move too much, because come here. My dog is probably thinking I'm calling her. There we go. So that was $392, and now she's $545. So they get like 150 every time you pet them. Some of the pets are in the wild, and they can level by you catching other pets. So this one is $12.95, and I'm gonna pet her, and she moves up to $14.45, so $12.90, so 150. And then some of these pets, like this one, if I were to catch another one of these, then it would level. It would get points for me catching other ones. Anyway, so I think that. Okay, so I've been getting up every morning, and it's the cycle is, or it was 8 a.m., 2 p.m., 8 p.m., 2 a.m. Now, since the time went back this past weekend, it's now 7 a.m., 1 p.m., 7 p.m., 1 a.m. So what I do is I get up every morning at 6:50 a.m., pet my legendary pet, and then do something, go through all 3 characters, AprilPvd asterisk, my Blade Master, AprilPvd close bracket, my ninja, because she has a bow, and then AprilPvd tilde, my mage, because she casts spells. And then I stay on the last one that I log into until after 8, and then pet them again, or after 7 now. So that's what I've been doing every morning. And then I end up going into Township Tale, which got really silly because I've become obsessed with these chests. Well, one of the biggest things was trying to get a bigger backpack. And then you also want to get plates, and you want to get plans. I think what I should do is go to one of the servers where everything is already built and kind of get an idea of what I need to get. There are things that you make that are better than some of the tools that are lying around. I'm going to have to chop down a lot of trees, and I kind of like the tree chopping part because it's good exercise. So I'm okay with that part. But I do need a better axe, and I need to go up on the wiki because I have been looking at the YouTube channel, and they go so fast. And I understand why they go fast, because if you draw it out too slow, it's very boring. So Township Tale, chopping wood, I made my leather backpack, and then one of the things that I discovered, so there's chests all around the land where things materialize that you can use to make other things, and plans and recipes. But you have to go to that chest, and you have to take those things out of the chest so that other things can materialize in it. And then you got to take those things and put them somewhere. Now, if you're on, well, for instance, I was on my friend Tinkerbell's server, and we were leaving things so we could come back to do stuff with it because our hands were full, our backpacks were full. And then we would come back and they would be gone. And we were like freaking out. And it turned out that a friend of hers she had invited to the server was coming in and doing things which is okay if you're okay with that. But I'm doing my own server because I want to learn everything and I want to get stuff. There is another server called Glizzy where I think they just invite everybody that's on their friends list that is playing the game. And I've gone there and they have done everything. You can even go in places and they have made multiple backpacks. They've built all the parts, all the bridges, all the things, and it's really neat. But you can't take something on one server to another server. So if you go to another server, you're basically starting over again. And I'm kind of using my Township server as my Sims home or my VR home. So, and that brings me to the third application that I haven't gotten yet, but next week I'm going to get it, and that's going to be the big thing. It's called Figment XR, and it allows you to bring stuff into your home in your home place on your quest, which is one of the things I've been wanting to do. You know, I spend a lot of time making my 360-degree pictures so that I can have them shown, and I'll show you a couple of those at the end of this, the video, and at the on the web page. In the show notes is what I'm trying to say. But that's going to be exciting. So let's talk about what I've been doing in Zenith. I've been raiding. Here's the thing. I have 3 characters, my mage, my ninja, and my Blade Master. My Blade Master is the one that Winter Z, one of the devs in Zenith, helped me to get to the Celestial Throne. So she's been going in and raiding, and she's getting pieces. And I was working on the pieces. There was a couple of ways to get pieces, and I didn't realize that one of the ways I could get it was using Marks of Fedoris to buy this gear that was level 47 that I could then level up. But I thought I could only level them up to, I thought I could level them up past 50. And then there was another tier 2 of doing the raids where you could get these pieces, these marks. And I'll, shoot, what are they called? Oh, I can look at them. I have them on me. I forget I'm in the game. So you can get these pieces called celestial pieces. So you have your celestial eyepiece to make your head armor, celestial leather strips to make your hand armor. So celestial scales, you make your pants, and then celestial leg armor, and then chest armor. So the only thing I managed to get so far were the boots, which were only 5 pieces. I think they get you going for that. I'm going to show you the boots. But anyways, actually I'm wearing cosmetics, and this is really what my outfit would look like if I was not wearing the cosmetics. So I have this. This is the this is called the Dragon Hunter gear, which is what I have been working hard on getting to 50, thinking I could go beyond 50, but thanks to the easy community website. Oops. Ooh, shoot. Stuff out of my inventory. I'm trying to grab this so you can see my boots. So these are the legendary boots, and this is the Dragon Hunter, and I'll put a screenshot in the show notes to show you this. But I'm gonna put back on my cosmetic outfit because that's what I feel was more comfortable and more me. Pandal hat. My fancy gloves, and my jacket, and my cute pants, and my cute shoes. Back up a little bit. Is that enough? Okay, there we go. We're doing it live, folks. We're doing it live. Okay, so now I know that I needed to be doing tier 2s instead of tier 1s. That was a big goof up on my part because I didn't understand. I really thought that the tier 1 gear would go past the tier 2 gear. But my goal now, and I'll put a screenshot in the show notes, is to get my average item level to 50. Right now I'm wearing 48 helm, 47 chest, 47 skirt, 47 gloves, 50 shoes, 51, and both my blades are 51, which I'm lucked out because these are really good blades. And once I get to 50, then I can do Tomb Keeper, which is another raid. Which is what the end game is. That was always the end game in World of Warcraft. That's the end game in here. I never thought I'd be a raider. I could be happy just going around and enjoying the atmosphere. I still have my house to work on. There's some pets I want to get that I haven't gotten. So even if I wasn't still going into raiding, there's other things I can do. And for instance, when I timed out, there's only so many tier 2 raids I can do. I will, there's 3 of them. We get daily quests every day. And the 3 raids are the Infernal Core, the Pillar of the Architect, and the Defiled Garden. I'll put a screenshot in the show notes. And they reward you with the tokens that will let me get my legendary pants and stuff. But I'm also at the same time getting pieces to complete the Wrath of the Gods, my DPS legendary blade, which I'll get one once I complete that. And but I can only do so many of the T2s, and then I time out. Or, I need other people to do the T2s with me, so sometimes I'm not able to do them. So my other thing has been to go on my mage and my ninja and do stuff with them. My mage has gotten all the faster travel points, which is crazy because it was something I hadn't done on her, and I still have to do it on my ninja. But I think that's one of the things I'm going to be doing. There's so many things that I can do that will help me, that will keep me going and keep me having fun while other than raiding, which is kind of nice. There's so much to this game that I am just having a blast doing. And here's the biggest thing that I've done is I've learned how to fly. I'm learning how to fly. I'm not going to say I learned. I'm still learning. But Aladar, I joined the Helping Hands Guild. I have a guild now on AprilPvd, asterisk. And she can... They take her out. They take good care of her. We have a Discord. Carter is the guild master, and he is good at making sure that we get the things we need so that we can level. He asks me all the time, what do you need? He asked me how was the leader of the raid doing. It's really a good experience, and I'm glad I joined them. I want to give a shout out to Tink for getting me into that and getting me into Township. I also need to check out Alicia. I have Alicia, but I don't play it that much. Maybe I'll try it in a few minutes. But anyways, the other thing, okay, so I've been flying. For the video, I'm going to show you how I've been flying. I got out of the picture again. Oh, it's way over here. Let me turn and go this way just a second. I know the background's going to change, but it'll be in the picture. Not that it matters that much. This is such... I'm in Radiant... I'm sorry. I'm in Tangled Cove, and it is beautiful. I love this place. I love all the work that Zenith has done into it. But I wanted to show you real quickly how I've learned how to fly. I hope I can do this. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's fly to that thing. It's all about moving your arms. So I'm getting exercise. I did it! I did it! Oh boy. So I haven't been doing much on my exercising because I took a break because I was so into a Township tale that I wanted to... Hi, you are a cutie. Yes, you are. I wanted to get that up and work on that. And, I still have my TCOT, the Perry Mason podcast, which I do every Thursday night. And I I'm having a blast in VR. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is, and you can see if you're looking at the video, I'm going to show the headset that I am wearing. I got the Bobo M2 to M3 refit kit. I put out a video last, 807A, showing me actually doing the refit. It was great. And there was all this controversy though on the Facebook page for Meta and on some of the YouTube channels that the batteries do not last as long as they did on the Quest 2. Yes, that is true. I could play a couple of hours on one battery on the Quest 2, and actually on the Quest 3, the first day I played for the first day I got it, I played for 8 hours straight because I wanted to stress test it, and most of the batteries held up for almost an hour. They went like an hour, and I'll put a screenshot in the show notes. An hour and 53 for battery A, almost 2 hours for battery A, an hour and 53 for battery B, and battery C was just over an hour. Now, battery C is also my oldest battery, if I'm remembering right. So that's understandable. And they were also saying that it wasn't keeping the battery up. Now, I have been on here for 34 minutes, and my headset is still at 100%. And let me check. And the battery has 3 lights on it. So that's 3 out of 4 lights. That's not bad. I am very happy with this Bobo headset. I'm happy for many reasons. The main reason is I did not have to, my finances right now are so tight. And if I had had to pay another $80 for a Bobo headset for my Quest 3, that would have been prohibitive. And it would have been wasteful because I have 2 Bobo headsets and I only have one Quest. Wait, no, I do have 2 Quest 2, but I only have one Quest 2 that I'm using. So I would have had 2 Quest 2 Bobo headsets and one of them I would never be using, and then I'd have a Quest 3 Bobo headset. So Bobo did a fantastic job with modifying this. They did a fantastic job with letting us know they were going to modify this. I lucked out. I still give props to the VR Power 2, which was a great fix for me. It kept me in the game for like 4 hours when I first got my Quest 3. Before I realized that the VR Power 2 was going to work with the Quest 3, I was playing. I wasn't even using my Quest 3 that much because I was afraid that I'd get into playing it and it would go dead. And it wasn't that comfortable either. Without the balance in the back, the Quest 3 head strap was cutting into my ear. I actually got a cut, a physical wound from the Quest 3 headset. So once I put the VR Power 2 on it, it made it much more comfortable. So I even though I'm not using it, it's sitting over there on my desk, and I'm not using it, I would be forever grateful for Rebuff Reality and for their making that and making it known. Not only did they make it, but because they were advertising it on Amazon as a power bank backup, a power bank head strap attachment for both the Quest 2 and the Quest 3, they made it so that I was able to know that I could use that, and I was using it, but I was waiting and waiting. And, you know, the other thing with the Bobo refit kit was that there was a supply chain problem with getting them out or, you know, having them available. I still haven't seen it on the Amazon store. I ended up buying it straight from Bobo. At first, I didn't want to because I paid my Prime for Amazon, so I was thinking, oh God, now I'm going to have to pay that international shipping fee for Bobo. But there was no shipping fee. I paid like $20 for the refit kit, and it came within like a week and a half. Everybody was making fun of the fact that it was so tightly packed and it looked like a brick for some drugs. I'll put a picture in the show notes. But yeah, it was great. So I'm happy with this. I'm deliriously I was going to keep doing the stress tests on it, but I have not run out of batteries. By the time this one goes down and I put it on the charger and I pick up one of the other two batteries and I'm using this and it goes down. So I've labeled them and I'll show you. They're all the same. I thought they were different wattage, but they're all the same. There's a picture in the show notes for that. But it's by the time A is depleted and on the charger, and I use B and that's depleted back on the charger, and then I use C. By the time I put C on, or right before I put C on, A is fully charged again. So I am perfectly happy with my battery pack. Now, of course, through usage, they may start to go down. I notice sometimes when I have rechargeable batteries, the return, it sometimes takes longer to depletes faster. By that time, I'll buy a new battery, and I'm happy with the fact that it feels so comfortable, and I'm very happy with my BoboVR M2 to M3 retrofit conversion kit. So yeah, there's that. Oh shoot, I've lost one of my chips. We get these chips from at the Cook in the main building and Skyland. So what else is going on? Oh, I ran into some newbies who, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into the new area. Maybe I'll make a new account right now so you can see what it's like in the new area. But I ran into some newbies who didn't know where Brim was and didn't know how to do certain quests. And that's one of the things I like about helping hands. If we're not doing anything, we stop and we help people, and that's why it's a really good guild. I do have a guild for my other toons, my other characters. They're all in one guild that I made, and you can only invite someone into a guild if they're on another account. But I have two accounts. This is my Oculus account, the account that I first started on Oculus, and then I have the account that I started on Steam, which I should probably get into and level up. But yeah, I'm good. I'm happy. I'm enjoying Zenith. I'm enjoying all the challenges. I haven't got bored. Somebody tried to be a troll and says, oh, has Zenith died? It hasn't. There's a couple of other games that have come up that I thought about trying, but I really just want to focus on Zenith and a Township. And I'm hoping, and let me see if I can turn around and show you this, but I'm hoping to get up to the Celestial Throne. It's right up there. I want to get up there with my mage. I'm hoping to do it on my own. In fact, let's go up there now, because I can go up there. One of the things about getting up to the Celestial Throne is that it is a faster travel point, which is kind of neat, because from there you can drop down to anywhere. I'm gonna point. I'm actually gonna turn around so you can see what I see. So there is Ruler's Reach and Queens. Let me see. Well, that's Sky Song Summit right in front of us. That's Ruler's Reach. Oh, shoot. So this is the whole path to getting up here. I am going to have to go down there to do this with my, and I'll put a screenshot in the show notes. So this is the thing we just saw. And then over there is Skyland. And every day we come here, I come up to the Celestial Throne to get dailies from the surveyor, who I've renamed Della. It's a beautiful place. It's a beautiful game. And I really enjoy it. And yeah. The other thing I've been doing is I still make my 360-degree photos. I'll put a screenshot in the show notes. I have figured out a quick way to put myself. So let's go back to when I started, when they first made the update in the Quest headset that you could put the 360-degree photos around you. That started back with, I think it was version 56. Or maybe 54. Well, anyways, I realized that I could use panoramic photos, but they weren't perfect. They were mushy. But what I could do is, to get myself in it, I could get someone to hold the camera for me, and I would try to put myself in multiple times while, running around them. It was crazy. And because I am a single person traveling, walking around with my dog and stuff, I had to always ask someone, excuse me. And of course, whenever I said that, the first thing they thought was that I was trying to get money from them. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I just want you to help me take a picture. And once they realized that, most people would help me, and it was kind of neat. But I could only get a couple. I mean, nobody wanted to sit there and do it. So then when I got the InstaFlow 360, I could make these 360-degree photos just by myself. But I was still just making them with, me in front. Then I realized that I could go and step behind while the camera was moving. Now I realize that I could literally go step, take a picture, step, take a picture, step, take a picture, and follow the camera around. And I made that 360-degree photo with like 8 Aprils and Majas, because you can never have too many Aprils and Majas. So it was really cute. This is my legendary pet, Kajika. She is so cute. Oh, she's over here. She is so cute, and I'll put a screenshot in the show notes. She is gonna, right now, like I said, she gives me 2 buffs, and eventually she'll give me 3 buffs when she gets to 30. I got her from fighting in the Citadel, and I have one more quest in there that will give me the Tomb Keeper, and that will give me higher gear. And of course, by the time I get up to that point, and you know what, the most wonderful thing about all of this is it's very, very similar to my World of Warcraft days. I was always behind. I want to give a shout out to Brewdog. He was the one that took me and some other friends into the Lich King, and we got to take down the Lich King and got the title the Kingslayer. Something we wouldn't have been able to do at the time when it was a big new thing. So I'm still what I would call in World of Warcraft a noober. I'm a little bit behind the time, but I'm having fun. I'm raiding. I'm flying, and I'm building in Township, and I'm having a wonderful, wonderful time. And I just want to thank you for joining me. I would like it if you would like this video, if you would like the podcast, if you would comment or rate us, give us well, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with Control Alt WoW. Two things why I still do this, and I should do it more frequently. Ironically, the more the more stuff you have to do, the less time you have to do things. So I haven't been doing a lot of things because I haven't been posting a lot or recording a lot because I have so much to do, even though I'm retired and I'm enjoying it. As a 61-year-old on my own, I'm really fortunate that I can do all of this. I'm loving my Quest 3. I am literally, I'm so glad I got this. I'm enjoying my retirement, and I am enjoying my life completely. This is AprilPvd for Control Alt WoW. I'm on YouTube. I'm on as Control Alt WoW. I also have I'm on YouTube as AprilPvd. You can find us on iTunes as Control Alt WoW. You can find me on Twitch as AprilPvD and AprilPvDR. That's my secondary thing. AprilPvD is mainly Zenith, and AprilPvD I do Township Tale, I do my exercising, I do a lot of things. Thanks for joining me in my virtual reality. I hope to see you in your virtual reality. Come join me. Like, comment, subscribe, and comment down there if you're interested. If you're playing VR, tell me what you're doing. If you're not playing VR, tell me if you're interested in it. I can walk you through it. It's a nice thing. It's the next generation of video games. It is. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time. Charge up. Isn't she lovely? Roger Williams blessing her. Okay, so this is this is the home page of my VR experience, and what I have chosen is this. It's a space dock, and so this is my pod or my room, and I can put a 360-degree picture outside rather than using the default, and I chose me. And I was able to make one with all of me. So this is the default. So this is the default. I'm in, what's it called? It has a specific name. It's a space station. And I can look out and pretend I'm in space. They did a good job. Like, this is part of I guess this is where I go to make stuff or learn stuff. It's my living room, my back view, my connecting doors. My bed, my dining room, I guess. So it's really cute, but I and there's a bunch to choose from. What do I have installed? Oh, this one came with getting the Quest 3. You were getting Asgard Wrath, and this is the home. How far can you go? And eventually you can
you'll be able to have augments in your place, so this would be really cool. I can also have, I'm trying to see the ones I already have installed. The Quest Dome. This is Lord of the Rings. Of course, I don't know what it is because I've never seen the movie, so I'm sure it's some mystical place on side of a mountain. Or this was a new one that came out. But they only some of them let you see your own image. So it's just a starting place. So you can come in and open your screen. You can also have it just do pass through. But this was the original, one of the originals. Now this is one of the ones that lets you do the outside. So as you can see, you'll see, but you know, he can't really see like past that leaf. You can see downtown. This is the Winter Lodge. Actually, this is kind of nice, huh? Okay, I don't think this is the picture I like the best. Let me see the other pictures. This is the first one. Wait, I think this is the same. Okay. Oh, because this one was blocking, that one was blocking the State House. Alright, so, okay, so this is the Winter Lodge. This is Future Escape, which doesn't allow you to change. That's me. This is Cyber City. It just has a small window. Turn around which way? If I go back far, oops, okay, then I can walk forward and see what's down there. This is actually silly. Alright, so anyways, the Quest Dome. But I like the space station. Oh, the space station. Although I don't like that noise it makes. Alright, I'm back to bed.